And good morning. It is Saturday, November 21st, 2020. And this is the Eureka Street Crypto Hub, and I am Eureka John, the host. And I don't really have any particular agenda except just to talk about crypto for all the things going on, and there is a whole lot going on right now. So let's dive in, and here I am. And did you like my new intro animation? I'm pretty proud of it. So, and I got a new mic, so hopefully I don't sound like I'm echoing anymore, and I'm pretty stoked about that. And today, there's a whole lot going on in the crypto space. Everybody's super stoked about all the increased pricing with Ethereum and the Bitcoin and even XRP. So we'll get into that. And then after that, we're going to go into what I want to talk about with things you can do with all your newfound treasure, such as Maker DAO and Aave, two of my favorite protocols that are in the DeFi space. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this and put me down here. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that text, and I will go ahead and open this up. Oh, that's me. Yeah, there's my Theta TV workspace. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let me get some CoinGecko going. All right, so I do want to show you guys, I know I use CoinGecko a lot, and this podcast, I want to give a disclaimer, not financial advice, of course. I wouldn't take my own financial advice anyway, because I'm just kind of fumbling as I go along. But I'm just a guy following crypto and discovering projects. I'm not some kind of financial pro. I'm not some kind of developer or programmer or business development startup crypto guy. I'm just a person who's getting into it and going down the rabbit hole and discovering it, and you're coming along with me on this journey. So any project that I might talk about, I'm not shilling. I'm looking at stuff. Basically, that's all I'm doing is looking at stuff. So I might talk about a project. Doesn't mean I fully want to dive into it or believe in it. It just means that, hey, this looks pretty cool, or this doesn't look cool. Here's why. Let's both take a dive into it. So here we go. Let me refresh this page. And we have Bitcoin at $18,822.07, which is amazing. It's very near the all-time high. Ethereum at $541.99. That is awesome. I love Ethereum. I've always been behind Ethereum. I read the book by Camilo Russo. It is. Let me move this skateboard out of the way. I love this skateboard. I went to Believe, Pal Peralta board. Pretty stoked about it. I don't want to put any trucks and wheels on it because I just want to hang it up. That one's a wall hanger, but I got it the other day. This book called The Infinite Machine by Camilo Russo goes over the history of Ethereum, how an army of crypto hackers is building the next internet with Ethereum. And really good book, I suggest it. Then XRP, look at XRP at 42 cents. I mean, XRP has been at 25 cents for a very long time, and I'm pretty stoked that XRP is, hold on, let me move this thing out of the way and get this out of there. Okay, I'm pretty stoked that XRP is where it is. Shit. Okay, hold on. Trying to Theta stream this as well. I got my stream keys and I'm pretty stoked about that, so I'm trying to multitask and manage several different type of actions here. But anyway, XRP is at 42 cents. It's been at 25 cents forever. I bought a bag of XRP. That was like that was the first coin, along with Dogecoin, that I got into in the crypto space, and I did in 2018. At the bottom of it all, I discovered crypto. And the only reason I got into XRP was because I recognized the names MoneyGram and American Express. And, you know, when you're kind of foreign into a new space, you kind of want to just jump into something that sounds familiar to you. It was a concept I could understand. International remittances. I've had to pay exorbitant amount to transfer money on Western Union and MoneyGram And, here I am getting into crypto and I recognize that. Oh, hey, Kirby. This is my little girl, Kirby, coming here to show me her little puff balls. And, they're going to hang those on the Christmas tree whenever that comes around. I'm not letting anybody decorate until after Thanksgiving. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so yeah, XRP's at 42 cents. I'm doing pretty good on that. I have a little bag left. I did not sell any of it. I did happen to lose the keys to one of my old wallets, which sucks. So remember that seed phrase. My phone got completely damaged, and I had a wallet on there that I did not have the seed phrase to. So remember that seed phrase, or put things on a ledger, flash drive, cold wallet, or something. That was a good chunk of XRP that I had on there, and now it's worth quite a bit. So, but I did manage to recoup that quite a bit, because afterwards I went and kind of replaced that chunk of XRP on a new wallet, and I'm glad that I did. So, yeah. And hey, we got some people actually tuning in here. What's up, ProDad75? I guess I'm kind of a pro dad too, so we're in the same boat. Remember your seed phrase. I was using the Aave wallet. Aave wallet is actually a really good wallet for a mobile device, but there's tons of different wallets. I use Aave, Atomic, Trust Wallet. As far as wallets go, I've used Exodus Wallet. What else? Just MetaMask. What else? I know there's others. I got a bunch of different wallets that I use for different things. And what's up, Port257? And just figure out what you like, what speaks to you. A lot of people say Argent is a good wallet. Argent is for mobile only, and so that I hear is a really good wallet. And there's just tons of wallets. Stay away from Coinbase Exchange. Every time that there's a bull run, it's like clockwork. That exchange just crashes. So stay away from that one. Crypto.com has always been pretty good to me. I know some people don't like that exchange, but I don't mind it. Binance I would use, but I don't have access to it being in Texas. And so I see all this stuff going on Binance, and I see people talking about Binance, but I'm not able to use it, so I don't really have an opinion on it, So I normally just, if I have to buy stuff with fiat, I upload and buy onboard through, sorry, hold on. She's pissed off that she can't sit on my lap. All right, you can sit on my lap. So, kids wander in here. Anyway, I onboard through Abra usually, or through Crypto.com, or through MetaMask. And onboard meaning I buy crypto with fiat, with a Visa card or whatever. Then I usually buy Ethereum, and then from the Ethereum, I'll buy other stuff. I usually buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, and I dollar cost average into it. So dollar cost averaging is whether or not the market is high or low, you're going to spend the same amount per week and just kind of build it up. And you're averaging on the increase. So you're not really trying to time the dips and time the market. I don't have time for that, obviously. So you do your best, and you just kind of put in a little bit each week, and then it all kind of adds up. So, yeah. What are you doing here? What? All right. So I dollar cost average, and I've been doing that with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Polkadot, Energy Web Token, Ocean Protocol, Theta, obviously, because I'm broadcasting on Theta here. I love Theta. I'm pretty heavily invested in it. I have some Cardano. What else? Let's see. I said Energy Web. I have some VeChain. Let's see what we got. Aave, yes, I'm a big fan of Aave. I want to go over Aave a little bit today here too. VeChain's good. I got a little bit of Uniswap. I had 2 wallets open when they did that airdrop, and I got 800 Uniswap out of that, which is pretty good. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me go give this little girl something to do. Oh, Oh. Okay, as you know, if you're a dad, you know that it's hard to find time to broadcast, and sometimes you just do what you can when you can, and kids are involved, so that's how it works. And anyway, yeah, that's kind of why I'm into all this crypto stuff, because I do have kids, and trying to figure out how I'm going to make my family fortune, and hopefully it's by good decisions in this marketplace. We're all looking for a little something, aren't we? So, Celsius Network. I was in Celsius Network. I made a good little bag. I bought in at like $1.20 something, and I sold it at $1.94. I think the platform is pretty good if you're going to use a centralized savings platform and build some interest on what you have. Celsius and BlockFi, to me, cover both kind of the same things, and they do kind of the same thing. I think Alex Mashinsky of the Celsius Network would probably hate to hear that, because he hates BlockFi with a passion and he tweets all about it, which is personally kind of why I dropped Celsius. I don't really like that bad sportsmanship. If I don't really like a competitor, I won't badmouth them. So it's just not the way I do things. Anyway, so Uniswap, Theta Network, got a good bag of Theta. I run the Theta node, the Edge node. So if you have a computer, a desktop or a laptop, I would recommend installing a Theta node in it, the Edge node, and that way you can relay some of these Theta broadcasts and earn T-Fuel, and I've gotten a pretty good chunk of T-Fuel from it, and I'm trying to build up enough Theta to run a Guardian node. I think that would be really cool. Hey ProDad, let me see what you got here. Which of these would you consider? Zilliqa, Ren, STX? I don't really know STX. Is that synthetic? SNX, BAT, Cosmos, or Tezos? I do have Tezos. I've been wanting to look into Zilliqa. I heard an interview, I guess several months ago, with the founder of Zilliqa, and it sounds like a really good project. And I've heard a lot about Ren. I see it all over Twitter. BAT, of course, I get from clicking on the ads in the Brave browser. So I got that going to my Uphold wallet. Oh, hey, Egregious Alley. Doing good. I appreciate you helping me on my first broadcast. I broadcasted, I believe it was yesterday morning at about 5 in the morning here. And since then, I've gotten a new microphone, as you can see, so there's no more echoing. I've gotten a new intro animation. Here you can see it right here. So let's check this out. It's pretty fancy schmancy. Made it with After Effects. Eureka Street, that's my old street where I used to live in the hood, and kind of moved on up and out to the suburbs, sold that house in the hood and made good for myself, and was down there for about 14 years, and had to move out to a family house, and here I am. So let's see here. Blockstack, ProDad. Yeah. Blockstack sounds like a really cool project. I heard an interview on one of the Spotify podcasts with the founder of Blockstack, and from what I understand, isn't Blockstack a way to integrate Ethereum and Bitcoin together? So I don't know. Interesting project. I've been kind of keeping an eye on it. Something that I may want to take a look at later. Dogecoin. That was actually my first cryptocurrency. And so let's see this STX. I love learning about new projects. Sometimes I'll just go into a random number generator. Stocks. Okay. I'll go into a random number generator and just generate a number between 1 and 3,000 or whatever, and then I'll go on the CoinGecko and then go check it out. So let's see. So it's the past 14 days it's been up 218%. God damn, man. Let's check out their website here. So what we got here, stocks, STOX. Oh, yeah, the Brave browser puts the shields up, which I appreciate, but it can be a pain in the ass sometimes too. Got my berry smoothie, beets, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, cantaloupe, pineapple, some spinach, a bunch of other green shit. So let's see here. The website's not totally loading up. Come on, man. Let's see here. Explore, predict, win. Predict on the hottest markets, create your own predictions, and make profit on one platform. Oh my God, the blockchain prediction markets platform. First of all, I do have to say that I am terrible at predicting markets, and I'm terrible at stocks. I got into Robinhood and Webull and M1 Finance and stuff like that before I got into crypto. And, you know, I got a little stash account too, but I actually did pretty good at it. But some of these people making these calls and these puts and stuff, like, more power to them, and people that trade crypto as well, like, more power to you guys. I just, I'm not smart enough for that. Yeah. I do my best, and I actually made some pretty good money on Tesla, but who didn't, you know, honestly? You know, if you put into Tesla, you're probably doing pretty good. Oh, STX. Okay, so I do not know that one. Blockstack is also STX. Okay, so you're talking about Blockstack. That makes a little more sense. I was just like, well, okay. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Blockstack, STX. I can't remember which. I guess STX is stocks as well. So yeah, here's Blockstack. This is good because I've been meaning to really kind of take a look at it as well, and this kind of gives me a reason to remember it. So start building your own decentralized app, write smart contracts, learn about Blockstack. From the blockchain to smart contracts and decentralized apps. Blockstack inherits Bitcoin's security through proof of transfer, enables you to write secure smart contracts with clarity, and brings it all together into one decentralized network maintained by developers from all over the world. More than 500 teams are already building on Blockstack. Okay, yeah, this is a way to put smart contracts on Bitcoin, and the problem is Bitcoin has been built on a language that is not very conducive to smart contracts. I believe it was C++ or Go. I don't know, but it's Solidity, which Ethereum is built on, is very conducive to smart contracts. The language that Bitcoin is built on is not, and so I guess they've figured out a way to build on top or within. I'm not a developer, so I don't really know exactly, but how to integrate the two, which I think is amazing. I think has a lot of potential. I have occasionally looked at Blockstack when I remember. On this page, you'll find everything you need to understand how Blockstack works and how you can get involved. If you're new to decentralization and blockchain technology, here are some excellent resources to start with. Oh, cool. All right. Why Bitcoin Matters. I heard that one is actually really good, by Mark Andreessen. The Next Wave of Computing, Why Decentralization Matters. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely some great reading material. Blockstack is an open source effort to design a network with the security of Bitcoin and the expressivity required for developing decentralized applications. That's great because Bitcoin is the most, I mean, it's not the most secure, but I mean, nobody's hacked into it yet. It's worldwide. Everybody knows it. It's a well-known name brand. It's established, and the thing is, it doesn't have the smart contract capability that Ethereum has, acting as kind of the world computer. So you have kind of a trade-off with Ethereum, and that is being secure and the security of a smart contract. Well, I guess this can add the security of Bitcoin into that smart contract functionality. So actually, I'm pretty stoked about this. Here's all the different layers: the Bitcoin blockchain, the Stacks blockchain. So it's a blockchain on top of a blockchain, and then the protocol layer, and then the actual application layer. Right on, man. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this tab open and follow through with that later, and Let's see what their performance has been. So the year's performance has gone up 48.4%. It's not bad. Market cap at 200. Volume's not huge, but just, that's okay. Circulating supply. All right, man. 21 cents. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go back to the chat here. Yeah, so you're saying no one will until quantum computing is fully running. Quantum security will be built to stop that. Okay, so what he's saying is nobody can really hack Bitcoin until quantum computing, which has been kind of an ongoing jab at Bitcoin from a lot of people that I've heard in podcasts and on YouTubers, of saying, well, once quantum computing comes around, then we're basically screwed and all this stuff. Not necessarily true. Like ProDad75 here is saying, there's always security that is built to fill these holes. So holes pop up, and just as fast developers who are building security plug those holes, and that's just the way the world works. So if someone's gonna attack with quantum computing, there will just as easily be somebody defending with quantum computing. So IOTA states it can already stop it. Okay. I don't know much about IOTA either. So a lot of work to do. That's the beauty of the crypto space, is you're never done. There's always new projects and new stuff popping up, and I'm always attracted to new different stuff, and that's why I'm in this space. And like I said, also I'm trying to build a family fortune. Hadn't really come up with a whole lot, just average middle class family and parents, but would like to have some kind of enduring long legacy, and I think right now is the perfect opportunity to build that for somebody who's an average Joe like me. So right now I'm using my two GPUs. I have two GPUs, RTX 2060s, I believe, in this computer, and I have them running 24/7. The computer's on anyway, and I mine Ethereum. So bam, I use this ethermine.org, and it goes into a pool. I could solo mine, but I don't think my hash power is great enough to really want to try to depend on that lottery system. So I get a nice little trickle of Ethereum. This just paid out early this morning, so right now there's only $1.31 mined in it, which whatever, man. With Ethereum going up the way it is, I'm stoked with any I can get, and then it pays for my transaction fees. So every little bit helps. I get this Ethereum, I get the BAT tokens. I have some Cardano staked on TexanStakes.com, and not stakes as in the meat, which whatever, that'd be cool if it too. Here, I'll check it out here real quick. Texan Stakes. Okay. Yeah, TexanStakes.com. So I bought some Cardano and I staked it in this staking pool here, building interest. I even have some Hex pool on it, and can't say I'm like a believer in Hex, but I'm not poo-pooing on anything unless I try it, unless it's like crack or something, or meth. But I'm just saying I'm not going to poo-poo something unless I try it first. So I'm giving Hex a whirl, doing a 90-day stake here, and we'll see what happens. Mining Ethereum. I got the Theta Edge node. I saw ProDad that you had installed your Theta Edge node. Actually, I need to turn on my node here. I got the Theta Guardian installed, just waiting for me to build up that 10,000, and then hopefully Theta is going to reduce that 10,000 Theta requirement down to 1,000, and I hear it's possibly in the works. I haven't checked the update so far. Okay, I turned on my Theta Edge node. Let me add in window capture Theta. Shit. Cancel. Okay, so let me find that Theta. Where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? Theta Edge. Oh, you're back, kid? Alright. And here comes Mom to come rescue the day.
No.
Alright, I'll take that. Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. It's doing an update to the theta. I promise we'll go on a walk in just a little bit. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so it's trying to install an update on the theta edge. Alright, so we'll not mess with that for right now. I keep saying that we will get to where we let's see, here we go. Let's see, look back at the chat here. Yeah, single father trying to build wealth, man. I hear you. I have 3 girls, and the oldest one is with another one, so I was a single father for quite a long time. So man, I hear the struggle. Hex has bad liquidity. You see the Wise token. Yeah, well, Hex, yeah, I didn't put a whole lot into it. I just saw this hype, and some dude on Twitter was badgering me to try to get into it, and yeah, I was like, you know what, whatever. I got like a few extra dollars I can throw into that, and this was right before the big payday, and actually, it shows like it's gotten some pretty good interest. So whatever, we'll see. I'll pull it out in February, and then keep my fingers crossed. Alright, so the new update for Theta, trying to open it up so you guys can see this node. There we go, come on. Alright, well, it's going through a whole bunch of stuff. Trying to update. So let me get into what I want to get into here. Maker DAO. So if you buy Ethereum and you say have Atomic Wallet on your computer, and a good onboarding crypto is not really Bitcoin, is if you're going to onboard into the crypto eco space, then I would recommend getting Ethereum, because Ethereum can be used to buy and sell pretty much everything. And so I'm big on Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of like VHS versus Beta. Beta may have been a better product, and there's probably other better blockchains out there than Ethereum, like for instance Polkadot, and people brag saying EOS or Tezos or other projects are better than Ethereum. But Ethereum is ubiquitous, and it's becoming the tried and true for smart contracts. So people say Cardano is going to blow Ethereum out of the water. Cardano enthusiasts are super hardcore on their Cardano, and they love it, and that's okay. I like Cardano too, but I find that Ethereum people don't really have an issue with Cardano, but Cardano people can't stand Ethereum. It's weird. I live in Austin, Texas, and it's kind of like that here. The people from Austin, kind of like San Antonio, they think it's pretty cool, whatever, but people from San Antonio can't stand people from Austin. So, not sure why it is that way, but whatever. So anyway, you have Ethereum, and you can go into this Oasis, and you click there, and you can download this to your phone, which is new. I have not used that yet, but you go into Oasis, and you can pick a vault, and you can lock your Ethereum or your BAT or your USDC, WBTC, all this stuff. You can lock it in there, and there's Vault A and Vault B. So these are not two different types of tokens. These are Vault A and Vault B with different stability fees. So there's a 2% fee to lock your Ethereum in here, and what you can do is you can borrow against it. And so you can borrow DAI, which is a stable coin that is 1-to-1 with the dollar. And so basically you're just borrowing dollars in a way, and then you can pull that DAI out and use it for whatever you want to use it for, or you can lock it into another DeFi protocol and earn interest off of that borrowed DAI. So you can keep your money, you can keep your savings, and then you can earn interest off of that savings and off of what you pull out, and earn interest on that as well. Or say for instance you want to buy a new truck or a car or whatever. I'm in Texas, so it's a truck, and you've saved up $10,000, and you don't want to just blow that $10,000 you saved on a truck that's going to immediately depreciate off the lot the second you drive it. So what you can do is you can go into Maker, and or there's centralized ones. This is decentralized finance, DeFi, or you can go to centralized ones like BlockFi or Celsius. I think Voyager does it too. But so what you would do is you would open up a vault and you would put in your $10,000 worth of Ethereum, which at the price of, let's say you put in 5 Ethereum into here. Okay, so let me do, I'm real bad at calculating stuff on the fly, so you'll have to forgive me. So 545, yeah, okay, so you're putting in 10 Ethereum, $5,450. All right, so you can borrow against that 10 Ethereum, but you have to always maintain a liquidity ratio of 150%. So I wouldn't recommend going in there and trying to borrow $2,500 against that $5,000, because then you're going to end up getting liquefied, and they're going to take 13% from you, and the rest will go back to your wallet. I think I've never been liquidated, so I don't know. I don't borrow that much against it, but you can borrow a good significant portion of that against your Ethereum, and that way you have cash that you've borrowed, and you're not spending your own money on a down payment on a truck. So you've covered that down payment, and you got a good down payment, so your credit doesn't have to be so amazing in order to borrow the rest of the amount for the truck. And the more you have saved up, the more you can put aside. You don't have to spend that savings on a down payment. You can put the savings and lock it up in a Maker vault and pull out the DAI and then change that to dollars, and then put that money down, and then you can slowly pay back the Maker vault at your own pace whenever you want, and it doesn't even ever look at or touch your credit. So I think that's really cool. And then you can have your other car note for the rest of the balance of the truck, just as you go along, and pay that according to plan. And or you could, if you have enough money, I mean, hopefully I'll get there one day where I could just lock away my savings and borrow against that savings and just pay for the whole damn truck all at once, and then just slowly pay off the truck at my own pace, not affecting my credit or anything, because there's no time limit as to when you need to pay this back. So that's the beauty of the Maker DAO protocol, and I guess it's an oasis now. So what you would do is you make that vault, and you go in your vault and you get your DAI, and you can borrow that DAI against that. So let me check before I move on to Aave here. Edge computing is helping finding a cure for COVID. You are right. You can, in the Edge node, I'm kind of jumping around here, but I will take a quick look here at this Edge node. EDGE. Okay. Here's the Edge node, and I got 50 T fuel earned. What ProDad is talking about here is folding, and I guess they have something going on for research to be able to fold genome information, and I know absolutely zero about that, but all I know is it helps out with COVID and virus and bacteria research, and it's for science, so whatever, I'm totally down for that. And if I can use my computer space and power to do so, then why not? Let's see here. ETH will stay on top in the space. Cardano and DOT will get some, but you can't stop ETH. You are absolutely right about that. Ethereum will stay on top, and I think Cardano and DOT will have their place. What I think is going to happen is the way the crypto space is going and the mass adoption is happening, that there's going to be tons of room for tons of different types of blockchains and applications, and everybody is going to have their own specific niches, and that's just the way a lot of things go. There's a lot of different car brands, and they all compete. That's the beauty of a free market, and I think Ethereum will be the dominant one because it's ubiquitous, but there's just a lot of potential for a lot of different blockchains. ProDad, I live in Jupiter, Florida. Cool. Grew up in Bridgeport, Texas. I'm not even really sure where that is. I would go to San Marcos and float the river. I work in San Marcos. I live in Leander, and I drive an hour down to San Marcos. So every day except for Wednesday for work. Wednesdays are the days I can usually broadcast. Anyway, so I want to go from Maker DAO over here to Aave. So one thing you can do, instead of just cashing out the DAI you get from locking up your Ethereum in Maker DAO, or whatever coin you want to lock up in Maker DAO, is you can go over to Aave or Compound or Fulcrum. I wouldn't do Fulcrum. Or DYDX or Urine Finance. What else? I mean, there's several other DeFi protocols. There's a bunch of sketchy ones too. I'm only showing you Maker and Aave because these kind of have been tried and true. The DeFi space has gone through a lot of shit recently. I know BZX, which is Fulcrum, had a bunch of problems. I know Harvest Finance got hacked. I know there's the whole sushi swap, vampire attacks. There's just been a lot of Wild West stuff going on in the DeFi space. So I know that Aave is pretty safe. It's been audited. There's a lot of solid backing behind this, both from the academic space and the corporate space. It's still pretty true DeFi. They've created a governance token as well that you can vote on a lot of the protocols, which is cool. So, and I do own Aave token, and the Aave token has done really well. I bought in for less than half of this and just watched it shoot to the moon at 74.90, and who knows where it'll go, man. Hopefully it'll turn into one of these Urine Finance type of deals. That would be freaking amazing, and go to 30,000. But the basis on which Urine Finance went to 30,000 or 35,000 or even 40,000 at one point, I'm not sure I totally am down with that, because that was a lot of hype and people were just finding out about DeFi and super stoked before even really knowing what it was. And I mean, I'm guilty too, so I'm included in that. But anyway, back to Aave. You kind of like Maker DAO and Oasis. You can you can select your market, and basically there's just two markets. They have similar and different coins available, but you can go in here, and I have DAI coming from Maker DAO. Or I could go to an online exchange and exchange that DAI for whatever token. So I can deposit that DAI, and I can get Tether for that, and I can deposit that Tether on the exchange into Aave, and I'll get 6.17% on that, which is a hell of a lot better than a bank, who might give you 0.1%, 1%, 0.5%, maybe even 1%, some super high interest yield savings on the traditional bank space. But there's nothing compared to 6.17 you can get here. And the interest fluctuates according to the market. So you could be making up to, I've seen some of this stuff go up to like 30-something%, and then down to like 2%. But you can get variable and fixed APYs. And so there's a lot of good stuff on here. So say I were to lock in some DAI, all right. This is borrowed, so let's go to the dashboard. I don't have anything in here right now, so I actually made some pretty good money. I deposited my Ethereum into Maker DAO, and then I put that DAI that I got from Maker DAO, I put into Aave, and then I pulled out from Aave True USD, and then I put that True USD into Acropolis. Now, Acropolis now is a total dumpster fire, but I pulled it out 2 weeks before it got hacked. See, another DeFi protocol that got hacked, which is Acropolis. And I went in there and I was on the chat forums and their Telegram account, and I just saw a bunch of just stuff that didn't sit right with me. Just like, people in there saying stuff that I didn't quite gel with. So I pulled my money out of there, and then I pulled my money out of Aave, then I pulled it out of Maker DAO and just kind of put it aside on some cold storage. And then what do you know, like a week later, Acropolis gets hacked, and I would have lost all my money in Acropolis. So I just had a bad feeling. It didn't sit right. So anyway, so from the DAI that I got out of Maker DAO, I can go in here and put it in Aave, and then I can earn interest on that DAI that I put in, 4.71 at this time. Let's see the details. So if I were to deposit that DAI that I got from Maker DAO into Aave, I would get 4.71%. Okay, and then I could borrow against the DAI that I put in here along about the same collateralization ratios. They have those ratios as well. And so there's a liquidation threshold of 80%. And so as long as I didn't get below that 80%, I could borrow out of that. So I could borrow, say for instance, like I did going into Acropolis, that true US dollar, TUSD, and then I can put that into another DeFi protocol and do the same thing. And it's kind of like that movie Inception, if you've ever seen it. There's a bunch of different layers in which you can go down deep into this DeFi. And depending on how far you want to go, you can go pretty far. I was only brave enough to go down 3 deep, which was Maker DAO, Aave, then Acropolis. And I could have gone from Acropolis and gone further, but that was my first real attempt at DeFi. I did before that mess around with some synthetics and learn some derivatives, but like I said before at the beginning of this broadcast, I suck at trading, and I'm not gonna even try to attempt that. So, and synthetics locks up all your earnings for like a year afterwards as a vesting period, and I'm not really down with that either. I know it's to prevent rug pulls and crap like that, but yeah, whatever. Not down with it. So let's say, oh, what's up, Oliver? Close off. Nice name. Let's see here. Anyway, that's pretty much kind of the lowdown on Maker DAO and Aave. I know it's super high level. There's a lot of technical stuff you can go into. I recommend reading the white papers. You can buy governance tokens for both Maker and Aave. Like I said, I have those Aave tokens. I've done very well. And there's a lot of other DeFi stuff out there, like Harvest. There's Pickle Finance. Let's check out Pickle. And so there's just everybody talks about their massive API potential and stuff, like APY potential, the interest earned. And some of these, I mean, they're like, oh my God, you can earn like 1,000 APY, 2,000 APY. I got a family and kids. I don't know if I want to just throw the little bit of money I have saved up to the wind to something like that. It's tempting, and I love learning levers and pulleys and stuff like that and how things work, but I just can't do it. So there's Pickle. I mean, Pickle seems to be pretty legit, I guess. I don't think it's been hacked. And then we got Harvest, which got hacked fairly recently. But I think they're kind of rebounding from that. And let's see here. So you can connect your wallet here. Let's see what APYs that they're posting. So they're posting 30.6% on the Y curve, 47.01%. So these are some pretty high APYs. That's good and all. I'll take a look at it one day when I have a little more money to just kind of throw to the wind and gamble with. But I'm not a total degen. I might be an ape and a Chad, but I'm not a degen. So I'll stick with Maker DAO and Aave for now, and maybe I might dive into some Compound. Compound apparently just got put on Coinbase, so I imagine they're probably doing really good. But their interest rates have always been kind of a lot lower than a lot of the other ones I've seen. And so let's see here. Come on, internet. All right, so yeah, it's lower than Aave. You can put in. You can borrow compound. Okay, so yeah, and then let's see what we got. Yearn is interesting, and there's an algorithm that when you put your money into Yearn, it is constantly searching around all the other DeFi protocols for the best APY. And so you put your money into a Yearn vault, and your money is kind of at the mercy of this algorithm in here, and it searches around all the different DeFi protocols, and then it searches for the best APY, and it transfers your money around according to who has the highest APY at the moment. So there is some really good potential to farm some pretty good interest, passive income with Yearn Finance. I haven't used it yet, and I can't even get it to pull up the right way I want. So don't take my word for it. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let me see here. I'm trying to connect to MetaMask. Ask group. I don't want to mess with it right now. Yeah, let's see here. DeFi is back and will be a major area of crypto. I totally agree. DeFi is going to be back, and if it's not already back, it's going to come in with this second surge of everybody buying all this Bitcoin and Ethereum, and people are restless and they don't want to just sit on their money. They want to do stuff with it, which I do too. And DeFi is fun. It allows you to kind of play with your money a little bit, and to and it's kind of cultish. You go into any Telegram group for any DeFi or even coin token project, and everybody's super cultish, and team color is rah rah rah. This is my coin. And that's the beauty of the crypto space, like your team Ethereum or your team Cardano, and you're a Hexagon, or you're with the Ocean Navy or the Chainlink Marines, and I'm a Chainlink Marine. I love Chainlink. I think it has an amazing use case, and I have a good bag of Chainlink, and I've been holding on to it for quite a while, so I'm doing pretty well. So I'm super stoked that Chainlink right now. Let's just refresh this. You don't know how many times a day I refresh CoinGecko. I'm sure you guys do too. Chainlink's at 1507. Hell yeah. So I'm totally down with that. Ethereum, all my favorite tokens are doing good. Ethereum 538. XR. I mean, if you're doing bad right now in this space, like, you got to reevaluate what you're doing. Seriously. Right now is a loser's market. Any loser can win. So that was kind of mean. But so anyway, some of the market cap, what would you call this CoinGecko? The market data marketplace listing place? I don't know. So there's Coin Market Cap here. It's kind of a go-to for a lot of people. But a lot of people from Coin Market Cap migrated over to CoinGecko, which is what I use. There's Coin Codex. Here's another one, the Modern Investor. I watch him on YouTube. He uses this one. There's Coin Paprika, and this has a lot of other tools on here that are not available on the other ones. So pick your poison. There's quite a few good ones out there. Like I said, my go-to is CoinGecko, and I get my little candies. Here, hold on. Collect 100 candies, so I build that stuff up, and you can get like little prizes and shit like that. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. Anyway, I think I covered what I wanted to cover today. I don't need to go. Let's see, where the hell did I go? Okay, I think I covered what I need to cover today. Let's see how much Ethereum, if anything, has built up in the background while I'm mining this stuff. So you can see 0.002 Ethereum. It reset this morning. It dumped about $15 into my wallet over the week from mining. When I get home, I turn it on. Sometimes when I'm gone, I leave it on. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I could mine Ethereum Classic if I wanted to. I'm not really sure what This is YEC Ycash. I could mine that if I wanted to. I could mine Zcash, Beam, Raven. You can also mine Monero. I do have the Monero mining node set up on my computer. It's just it takes forever to download the entire blockchain if you want to do it securely. And then on top of that, you have a slim chance at the hash rate that I'm running. I'm running two RTX 2060s, the NVIDIA ones, and that's just probably about 60 hash rates per second, and it's not near enough as that I would need in order to really find anything substantial. I'm thinking about trading those in and buying the 2080s, but yeah, that takes money and time, and I don't have a whole lot of either. So anyway, I'll check the chat here once more before I sign off. Let's see here. Oh, what site do I mine ETH from? You have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, top 3. Yes, great choices. Those are my top 3 as well. What site do you mine Ethereum from? Using Better Hash, but it doesn't produce much. This is, shit, did I just close it out? All right, hold on. Ethermine.org. So, and you can do this with a pool, which is what I'm doing, or you can do it solo mining, and it just depends on how you configure it. And I'll show you here this little thing, window capture. Okay, here it is mining, and this is each hash, and it goes through and it rejects, and let me get back to it. Okay, so, and it's been a minute since I've actually gotten a share. Damn, man, come on. Okay, there's a green one. Ah, damn it. It kind of resets every time it does it. So it's hard to keep track of, and I could pull up the log from the files in my computer. But it's pretty slow, and it trickles. But if I were to do it on the solo variation, then it's based on chance, and I have to kind of be put in line in an order. And let me see if I can find solo mining here. Ethermine solo. There's ETHPool. ETHPool.org. I think, yeah, this is the so there's ethermine.org, which is pool mining, and then there's ethpool.org, which is solo mining. So it's kind of a confusing. But what happens is with your hash power, you get stuck in a line basically, and so when you reach the amount of hash power built up, then you'll strike a block, but it could be a long time. Let me get this pulled up. Oh shit, let me close this. Okay. So, here's all the Ethereum that's been mined by people in the recent times here. Let me go back to where I was. And so there's a bunch of blocks that have been mined, the uncles, which not really sure how uncles work. Trying to do a little more research on that. But basically they're just like not totally valid blocks, and they kind of suck. Come on. Anyway, it is a big game of chance, and it takes a long time, and you might get a block every couple months or so, doing it solo with the amount of hash power that I have. If you have more, then you probably have a better chance of getting a block, but I don't have that. So maybe it's the Brave browser that's with these shields, and these shields can be kind of annoying, but whatever. Anyway, let's see here, account, blockchain, let me go back. Yeah, it's not cooperating. So, but anyway, I gotta go and pay attention to my kids for a little bit. I'll be back on probably later tonight. My oldest daughter she's a mass communications major, in college in New Orleans, and she has to do a project using Illustrator and some graphic design and logo development type of stuff. And I have somewhat of a small background in that type of stuff, mainly a lot of Maverick self-learning. But I did, I've already shown this once, but I want to show this again. I did make this intro yesterday, messing around. That street sign is a photo of my old street, Eureka. And that's where I started doing all this crypto stuff. And yeah, man, I just love doing all types of stuff like this. I think it's good for the soul. But all right, man, y'all give me a shout on Twitter at EurekaJohn1, or I'll be back on here, and I'm going to be posting this stuff up on YouTube as well. All right, man, y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Now, how do I turn this off? Turn off. Okay.